everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Welcome to the third episode of Crafts and Creators, where we showcase some incredible talent here within the silver community. Today we are not looking at something made of silver though, we are looking at something that contains lovely silver. This incredible box that has been made by Alun over on the Silver Forum. Now I have featured one of Alun's boxes before on my channel. It was the 2-ounce Queen's Beast silver box. It's a very, very cool box indeed. And when he messaged on the forum and he actually sent me a private message as well, knowing that I had got the 2-ounce box, saying that he was planning to make a box for the 10-ounce Queen's Beast coins, I was of course fixed and I had to grab one. So we're going to feature this today. We're going to shout Alun out for all that he's worth, because this is an incredible box for sure that features an incredible series. So an incredible box for an incredible series. We'll talk a little bit about the series today as well, how it's shaping up and what we can look to expect for it from the future, and whether or not a box like this is actually, is it worth it? Does it add value to a set? In my opinion, I think it does. So we'll see how that progresses as we ramble on through this video. Now, there's links down in the description below to Alun's profile over on the Silver Forum, as well as his email address. He is able to make more of these boxes. He's just done his first batch. He put up a thread over on the Silver Forum, gosh, I think it was like, was it October or November, saying that he was going to make some of these boxes, and I said yes please. And there was a bit of a rigmarole getting this one to me. I have a PO box, and the courier, because of the weight of the box, can't be sent by regular Royal Mail. It had to be sent by a courier. The courier didn't deliver 2 PO boxes, but neglected to mention that when Alun was booking it in and getting it shipped off. So that one is still currently lost in the system. Hopefully Alun will get it back or get the money back for it. But yeah, bear that in mind if you are having it delivered to PO boxes. Probably not going to work. But Alun is making more of these to order. His details are down in the description below, so head on over there and get in touch with him. He's not making them en masse, he's basically making them to order. So if you are looking to get one, be patient, because he's not doing this professionally. It's just a bit of a hobby for him. And obviously they take a lot of time. It's very time-consuming work to get this kind of craftsmanship. It's really, really good, I have to say. So, a few particulars about the box. So the wood that is made of is ash, and it has been lacquered and stained. This one is in walnut. You can get a black version. I obviously don't have both to show you side by side, but I think there's some photos of them down in the original thread that he had put over on the Silver Forum. So if you wanted to have a look at both styles, I'm sure they're available. Or he can send you pictures, I'm sure, as well. Obviously, it's got 2 layers, because we've got the 10-ounce coins. Now, the 10-ounce coins are huge, big, chunky monkeys. So it's obviously, if we had just one box this size, it would be ridiculously big and heavy. So I really like this layered effect. I think it's pretty cool, to be honest, and it'll be able to display the coins in this in this display unit, keep them, enjoy them. You'll be able to lift the tray out and see all of them all in one place, very easily. So I really do like that. It's I've got a sort of tray in my community box, and I like having that tray because it's more compact. And a giant box that would be this wide takes up an awful lot of space. And I don't know about you guys, but if I was ever to put this in sort of a display cabinet to have on show, a box that size would be almost unmanageable. So, this is, in my opinion, the right way to go with this 2-layer approach. And of course, inside, well, let's just talk about the quality first. So the quality is really, really good. The hinges are perfect. They are, flush to the sides. There's no kind of overhang on any of this. You can really see the lovely wood grain effect that's coming out here on the box. Absolutely awesome stuff. Really is very, very nice indeed. Inside, equally, the quality is matched with these kind of foam inserts, or sort of, it's velvet foam. It's not really just like, it's not cheapo foam. It's nice, solid, really, really high quality stuff, which will of course help keep the capsules nice and tidy, because these capsules are very easily prone, let's do this the right way, in the right order, are very easily prone to scratching. So to have something that will really protect them is a very good thing indeed. So there we have the first 4. Of course, there's only 4 of the Queen's Beast 10 ounces out at the moment. They're lagging behind the 2-ounce silvers and the golds, but I'm sure they will come out soon. But there you go, you've got the Valiant sitting in there as well, which happens to be the same size, so you can see what the bottom tray might look like in time. So very, very cool indeed. Of course, then we have the inner tray, which is also in ash, stained and lacquered to that walnut effect, really good. And we have then the coins sitting nice and neatly up here as well. So all in all, very, very cool. Now I have to say, and this isn't really the fault of Alun or anything, but you know, when completed, when all of these coins are in there, of course the coins alone, 10 ounces each, 100 ounces, that's going to weigh, I can't quickly do maths, that's going to be like 3.1 kilos just in silver, plus the weight of the box. This is a heavy set to collect, that is for sure. So that's something to factor in for sure if you're looking to get this. Now, at the start of the video, I talked about whether or not it's worth getting a box to display coins like this. Is it going to add value, or is it just a bit of a vanity project for people who might want to enjoy their coins a little bit more than having them sit in a safe? Now, I'm of the mind that I think it does add value. Certainly it adds the value of the box that you pay for it. Now, these boxes are priced at £65, and then you pay extra for postage. In the UK, I think that was about £8.50, £9, I think he said. And obviously it's going internationally, that will be at cost of whatever it might be. Of course, the weight issue, you know, is going to make it potentially a little bit more expensive to send these out internationally. But, you know, in terms of adding value to the set, in my opinion, this really does add value. I've seen other boxes for the Queen's Beast sets, and in fact, we had one of them, it wasn't for 10 ounces though, it was for the 2-ounce coins, one of them with the group order that we arranged couple of months ago, and the quality of that box just wasn't, certainly wasn't up to this standard at all. It just wasn't quite there, if I'm being honest. So there's a lot of companies out there, a lot of people out there who might make display boxes, might make you know, these type of things for different sets, certainly for the big popular sets like the Lunar series and these Queen's Beast series. So just be aware that some of them are not that great, and they might look great on photos, but they're not necessarily that great, and they're relatively similar prices. I think the one that we had in that group order was like €50, I think it was, manufacturing, all the shipping costs and everything. It was probably about £60, £60 in total. So, you know, we're in the same ballpark, and in my opinion, this is just infinitely better in terms of quality. You know, it's just the small touch as well, having a little magnet strip or little magnet there so the lid is, of course, a little bit more secure, but it's not one of those, what I really hate are some of these boxes where it's such a strong magnet, or there's like 5 or 6 magnets that you have to really, you know, and then you open it and it's just a frustration. So yeah, that's a very cool little touch. We haven't even talked about the engraving up here on the top. So on the top, there's a absolutely awesome. Now, I don't think this is laser etched. I haven't actually asked Alun exactly what that is, but I think from my experience of my dad doing this kind of thing when I was at school, it's kind of machine engraved. So you'll have like a you know, sort of basically a CNC type machine, and it'll come down and it'll draw the pattern. That's what I'm expecting. Alun, if you're watching, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's very, very cool. It looks very good indeed. And of course, we've got we've kind of got like a mix of, this is not the White Lion, this must be the other one, or is it the lion with wings? I can't remember. Maybe it's just a mix of all of them. It's got the lion, of course, with the griffin's wings. Perhaps that's what we have with the dragon's tail as well. So it's a very cool little design there. Very nice touch indeed. So will this box, oh look at that, that's a very good picture. Let's just zoom out a little bit and capture just the coins. Will this box add value to the series? Yes, in my opinion it will. Of course, that's not guaranteed, so please don't take that as financial advice. But if you want to support a community member and you want to get hold of a pretty cool display case for these coins, then Alun is the man for this set for sure. And I believe he does boxes in other sizes. Of course, he's done the 2-ounce Queen's Beast silvers as well. He offers the gold Queen's Beast set as well, so that is a very, very good box, I'm sure, to have. And he's done others as well for the Marvel series and whatever, and I'm sure that if you've got a particular coin series that you're interested in, that he will accommodate, I have no doubt. He's a very, very good chap. Pleasure to do business with, and as I said, we had a lot of issues getting the first, well, this isn't even the box that was the first one that he sent. Loads of issues getting the box to me because I obviously wanted it sending to my PO box, and the company in question are not very good, put it like that. And it beggars belief that a company will allow you to place an order that is specifically against their terms and conditions, but they'll take your money quite happily, and then they'll just let it sit in a warehouse somewhere and not, it's ridiculous. And then when we phoned them up to try and rearrange this to an actual physical address, they said, okay, yeah, sure. And then a few days later, we got a message saying the item has been irrevocably damaged and now it's lost, or it's just absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, couriers in the UK are pretty crappy, let's put it like that. But guys, if you enjoyed this box, if you want to get a box, then head on over to the Silver Forum profile for Alun, as well as his email address down in the description below. If you liked it, put a thumbs up on it, share it around on your social media, because this is a very well-deserved shout out for an incredible craftsman here within the community. And it would be awesome to get him a bunch of sales, so make sure you go over and say hello to him. Also, just for the record, by the way, he's not paying for this endorsement or anything. This is just me shouting out a very good craftsman. I'm not going to get any commissions on his boxes that he makes. I just genuinely think this is a really, really good piece, and it's one that you guys really should support if you are so inclined. So otherwise, put a thumbs up on the video if you generally liked my videos, and if you want to see more of them in the future, hit the subscribe button if you've not already done so. And if you are subscribed and you want to get a notification when I hit those videos, then please make sure you hit the alarm bell. Otherwise, that is all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. As always, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.